The South African Navy is a unique arm of service and known to carry many customs and traditions forward that dates back to the early days of sail. Fittingly enough, during Heritage Month, we have seen many of these customs and traditions displayed at the recent change of command parade of our naval vessels SAS Drakensberg and SAS Protea. Today we're going to have a look at a number of these unique naval customs and traditions. The origins of the sword as a weapon are truly lost in time, but the present-day custom of carrying swords by SA naval officers and warrant officers was inherited from the British Royal Navy. Although warrant officers carry a sword on ceremonial occasions, they do not draw it except by the warrant officer of the colour party when saluting the colour as a trooping of the colour parade. The sword is only worn on parade or during ceremonial occasions. It is never worn in the mess or living areas. A special sword of peace is currently on display at the Naval Museum in Symbolism. The South African Navy maintains both a summer dress and a winter dress uniform. Seen here, the distinctive and smart white uniform, dress number 1AW. But why the white uniform? A number of reasons are given. Among others, that in the olden days, cotton was the most widely used material for making clothes, cotton being white in colour, so the colour of clothes worn by the seafarers were white. Another reason is that on ships, high priority is given to good health and hygiene. Dirt on white uniforms can easily be seen and makes the sailors to always wear clean uniforms. The history of the telescope can be traced back to its invention. It was patented in 1608 in the Netherlands. Its nautical use is mostly associated with the days of sailing vessels, but has been superseded by the use of modern binoculars. But it remains a symbol of foresight, leadership, direction and vision, and is therefore a most appropriate device that exemplifies the change of command. The essence of the change of command ceremony is that outgoing captains have an opportunity to give a farewell address to their ship's company, and then formally hand over the command to their successors before the ship's company. Historically, the bosun's call was used to pass commands to the crew when the voice could not be heard over the sound of the sea. Because of its high pitch, it could be heard over the activities of the crew and bad weather. Today it's used in traditional bugle calls such as evening colours or sunset, and in other ceremonies in most modern navies. There's various commands such as the wakey call. Manning and cheering ship is a very old naval custom given as a mark of respect to a person or another ship. In the days of sail, the yards and shrouds would be manned as well as the decks. Today, the ship's company are spaced out at suitable intervals on parade or along the weather decks. To cheer ship, the XO calls the ship's company to attention and orders off caps, at which the officers and ratings hold their caps over their chest with their right hand. The XO will then say 3 cheers, hip hip, hip hip, hooray. At the third hip, all shout hooray in unison and circle their caps clockwise above their heads. It is customary to repeat this 3 times to give the traditional 3 cheers. It is customary for the most junior member of the ship's company to board the naval vessel first. On boarding a ship, it is customary for all officers and ratings to pause at the head of the brow and salute. This custom evolved from the days when the brow leading into the quarterdeck, and all officers and ratings traditionally saluted when stepping onto the quarterdeck and responding to the salute of the officer of the watch. Although naval etiquette requires the junior to initiate the salute to the senior, the OOD, or officer of the watch, and the quartermaster salute all officers irrespective of rank as they come inboard and go over the side. It is customary for all other officers in the vicinity of the brow, in addition to the OOD, to salute whenever a senior officer boards the vessel. Seen here the ship's badge displayed inside the livery. The name given to SAS Drakensberg follows the tradition to name our large supply vessels after mountains or mountain ranges, such as SAS Tafelberg, SAS Outeniqua and SAS Drakensberg. SAS Protea has been the customary name given to the Navy hydrographic survey vessel. The current Protea, that will turn 50 next year, is the fourth Navy vessel to carry this name. The South African Navy Band was first established in 1954, then known as the SA Marine Band. The name was changed in 1955 and since then known as the SA Navy Band and based here in Simonstown.